Is the deep dark just not spooky enough for you? Is it not difficult enough for you? Is it not big enough for you? Well, I got just the thing for you. Hello everyone, my name is Lucent and welcome to another mod showcase. Today, I'm going to be showcasing a mod called the Afterdark. Now, what is the Afterdark, you may ask? Well, as it says on the mod overview over on CurseForge, the Afterdark is a mod that adds a truly hardcore 384 block tall dark dimension. Now, if that doesn't catch your attention, then I don't know what will. Now, this dimension includes 8 different biomes, including the Calcite fields, the creepy snow fields, the deep Afterdark, the Dripstone deltas, the dying drylands, the lush gardens, the Prismarine peaks, and the Prismarine ponds, which are all apparently a bit complicated, fun, and rewarding. Now, whether that's true, I guess we'll find out. Now, since this mod claims to be pretty difficult, I prepared some armor and tools right over here for our adventure. Also, before we even explore the biomes, you have to actually get into the dimension itself, which is done by exploring a new structure in the deep dark after finding a teleport catalyst in a nearby chest. Now, that's what we're going to do to set off our adventure. But before we even do that, we need to name a new dog. Recently, we started a tradition where we're naming a dog and putting him into a new post every single mod showcase. So far, our first dog was Gregory. Now we have Barnaby. And this episode, we're going to have a brand new dog. Which one should we name this episode? I think we said we were going to do whatever one is closest to the anvil. So it's your turn, buddy. It is your turn. Let me put this anvil right in the anvil. Did I just say the anvil in the anvil? I'm going to put this name tag in the anvil. And this dog's name is actually going to be Cedric. Hopefully this is how you spell it. Cedric. Cedric. I believe this is how you spell it. How you doing, Cedric? You have a new name. You get fed as well. Come on over into your new post. You will be not protecting the main entrance, but you'll be protecting the entrance into the other rooms. So I guess it's kind of a main entrance. Not too sure what you would call that, but you're gonna be right there. Next mod showcase though, you're gonna have a partner, so you won't be so damn lonely. I guess you can kind of talk to Barnaby. You're not too far away. Either way, enough said. Let's go on into our adventure and actually get into this damn dimension. Alright, here I am in an ancient city. I do have some enchanted golden apples just in case this warden spawns, because I really don't want to die in here, you know what I mean? And I want to look in that chest, but there's a shrieker right there. But let's just take a look and hope and pray this guy doesn't spawn inside. And here we go. We have the teleport catalyst. There's actually another enchanted golden apple in here, which I'll gladly take. And yep, he spawned. I am out of here. What I do want to say is I might take the time to find another teleport catalyst just in case, you know, we need an extra. I'm going to attempt to find another one. And then we'll try to find the actual altar where we need to enter the dimension. Now, this is a good time to say that not all the chests in the ancient city will contain a teleport catalyst. Some will, some won't. It's just kind of based on your luck. And here we go. This is the new structure that spawns in. I'm not sure what they call it. Maybe like the teleporting structure. I mean, who knows, right? There is another shrieker right there though. So I'm hoping another warden doesn't spawn in. Thankfully, I didn't need to engage the last one. I kind of lost him by running away. Hopefully we get just as lucky. All you have to do is put this teleport catalyst into this teleporting block. You have one? No? I'm sneaking, that's why. You have one. Is that all? We only needed one. Oh. Well, this is an interesting spawn. I do also want to say that that structure did spawn a little bit further away in the ancient cave. I found it by going into a cave that branched off of the ancient city. And then it was located there, which is a little bit weird. Not all ancient cities will contain those altars I found. And sometimes they're in weird positions. But sometimes you'll get really lucky. And it'll be like right next to the ancient city. So it honestly really does depend on your luck. Alright, let me try to find one of these, a way out of here. And then I'll show you all the biomes this dimension has to offer. Oh, and here we are. That didn't take very long at all. This is the Calcite fields. First reaction, this place is massive. I didn't know what to expect when they said it was like 382 blocks tall. That seemed kind of insane to me. But look at this place. Just for reference sake, I am playing on normal right now. We have some raw iron right over there, blocks as well. We have some raw gold blocks over here. That's kind of insane. This is a ton of gold because each one of these gives you like 9 gold, right? That's kind of crazy. And look how much there is. Look at that one right over there. That is huge. You can get so much gold from that. There's like a big iron one too. Oh, I thought those were iron blocks over there. This looks pretty damn cool. There's another biome right over there, but we're exploring this one first. This is just like a better Lush cave. You know what I mean? I wish this is what the Lush caves actually looked like. I know they probably couldn't do that because this is a little too tall to be in the overworld. But could you imagine? Look at this. It's so open. Not too many mobs are spawning. There is one or two here and there. Probably because it's so lit because of the glow berries. But I'm honestly really liking this so far. All types of mobs are spawning, I'm noticing. Nothing too special though. We have a bunch of skeletons, a bunch of zombies, some spiders, some enderman. All the kind of normal things. But look at this. I wonder what the main purpose of going to this dimension would be. Would just be to get a ton of gold and a ton of iron? That's a pretty good, look at that. That's a pretty good purpose. Look how high that is. That is crazy. Imagine this was in the overworld and you're just digging straight down. Yeah, you are not surviving this fall. There is absolutely no way. I don't see much water either. I know we see some water over here, but the luck of you landing in water is going to be kind of insane. This place, honestly, it looks so damn cool. Honestly, since this is the first biome that we've encountered, this is the best one. But let's go ahead and check out a different biome. And here we have the Dripstone deltas. I got a pretty good look at this place up on this spike. We have like the massive spikes or columns. I'm not sure what to call them. We have the spikes everywhere, like it promises. Honestly, I'm not too sure what the normal overworld Dripstone biome is called, but this is just a better version, let's be honest here. It is pretty massive. Look at this, dude. It is a little annoying to traverse, I gotta say. A lot of spikes. I just stood on a giant one. I don't know how I'm still in one piece. But there's a skeleton right over here too. Yeah, you can go away, buddy. I didn't bring my shield, so I don't have protection against you. But you know what? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We have some redstone right here. That's pretty good to know. That redstone can spawn in. Look at this. Another shrine right over there, dude. This place is massive. Oh my Lord. It is so cool just to look up and see that. Look at that. It is so high up. There's another deep Afterdark over there too. Oh, we're actually gonna get right into it. I do not want to accidentally summon some more wardens. I've already done enough of that today. What's over there? Not too sure what's over there. We have some dripstone. I should have maybe brought some night vision. I don't think it's really necessary though, because in most of these biomes there's gonna be a bunch of glowberries. I kind of forgot the I even forgot my shield, to be honest with you. Definitely forgot the night vision potions, but you know what? We don't need them. We don't need them. We're just too good. Just too good. But yeah, this was the Dripstone Deltas. Pretty damn cool site, but because it's so difficult to travel in, I don't think it's better than the Calcite biome that we saw at first. So that's still going to be my number one. But moving on to another biome. And this is the Lush Gardens. Now ironically, it's actually one of the least vegetated biomes. When I heard Lush Gardens, I was expecting like the most vegetation in the biome, but no, it's actually just straight up stone, with a pond here and there. Doesn't really resonate with the name Lush Gardens. A little weird because even the calcite fields that we saw at the very beginning had a much more vegetation. I'm not too sure what's going on there, but hey, who am I to judge upon the names, right? Looks pretty empty. It looks like a normal cave. I guess it would be pretty good for mining. You have a ton of raw iron right there, too. I guess you would want to get into this dimension just for the amount of gold and iron there is. But at the stage where you get into the ancient city, you want to get the crystals, I guess you could get it early game. But would you get here early game? Because at the point where you actually like want to like find the ancient city, I'm assuming you would already have a ton of iron, or you would have no need for iron, or you would have an iron farm established. Gold, on the other hand, I see the gold being a little more useful because building gold farms is a little more, it requires a lot more work. I am on this edge and I almost fell right there. I'm not even gonna lie. But I'm not too sure. I wish this biome would introduce something a little better than a bunch of iron and gold. But hey, maybe in the future it'll be added. Either way, let's move on to a different biome, which is actually right over here. It is a little small, but this is the creepy snowfields. Now, I've been actually trying to find this biome for a while, but I haven't actually found it up until now. And thankfully, I saw it from all the way up there, because it was the second biome that I actually tried to find, but I couldn't find it. So here we are. It has a ton of snow spikes that you've seen a little bit of. Let me get a closer look at them. Ton of snow spikes. It's supposed to have like frozen lakes, apparently. Not as much light. It is missing a little light. This water I think is supposed to be frozen in this biome. Oh, there's actually a bigger one right over there. Okay, let me go over there actually. Yeah, this over here you can get a little bit of a better view of them. The giant ice spikes. It's supposed to not have too much vegetation, but honestly, this has a good amount of vegetation. I think it's like this little strip of a biome right here. This is definitely one of the more rare biomes because I haven't seen very many around. This is the first one I've seen. And it's pretty damn small. You get the general idea. You have the ice spikes. You have the blue ice spikes, the normal ice spikes. There's supposed to be some frozen lakes, I think. Not lakes, but like ponds. But I don't see any. Ooh, we have some lapis right there. I haven't seen any diamonds, so I wonder if you can find diamonds in this dimension. I'm not too sure. But you get the general idea of the biome. We have some more over here as well. Let me see if the biome extends over here as well. If this was a much bigger biome, it would honestly be on course to being #1. Because I like icy, kind of cold biomes. But this is a little too small for me, and I haven't been able to find a single big one. So, for now, definitely not the in first place. The first one, though, the Calcite Fields, still maintaining its lead. We started off strong. So far, we haven't found anything better. Either way, next biome, let's head on over there. Alright, that's enough darkness. I've gone back to the lab, got myself some night vision potions, got myself the shield that I forgot, and we are back. And we are into the Dying Drylands. Now, again, ironically, I don't know what this naming scheme is. This doesn't look like it's very much dying. Apparently, the Dying Drylands is when the Lush kind of cave has these ponds. To my understanding, it's a little fuzzy. It looks almost exactly like the Calcite Fields. I might be confusing the two. I'm not too sure. But apparently... What was that? Excuse you, I do not like those cave sounds. But apparently, this is what the Dying Drylands is supposed to be. Just kind of the vegetation with the ponds. It's supposed to be hot. Doesn't look too hot to me. But, hey, who am I to judge, right? Who am I to judge? This, in my opinion, should be called the Lush Gardens, and the other one should be the Dying Drylands. I'm just saying. Maybe, you know, that's according to the gallery. I'm kind of basing everything according to the gallery that they have on the First Forge page. That's what I was trying to say. But yeah, apparently this is the Dying Drylands. Oh, there's a bunch of axolotls here. Yo, how you guys doing? Got a pink one? Is that a light blue one? And we have a gold one? Talk about variety. Damn, okay. Nice. That made it so much better, honestly. I mean, it's very similar to the Calcite Fields. I need to like research the difference between them. Actually, maybe I'll do that right now. Okay, after a bit of research, the Calcite Fields is apparently supposed to be a plains-like biome. And it's supposed to be like this vegetational, like, kind of biome here with like the black stone kind of pillars, which I haven't seen yet. And, well, I don't think I've seen. Maybe I have seen it. I just didn't, like, take note of it. Ooh, that's a pretty damn cool tree. Look at that. I like that tree. You know, look at these trees. These are some pretty damn cool trees. And then the Dying Drylands. I keep saying Dying Drylands. The Dying Drylands is like the, almost the same as the Calcite Fields, but with none of the blackstone pillars and these little ponds. Again, very similar, but, with that in mind, I do think I like the dying drylands more than if it is the ones with the ponds, because the ponds kind of give it just so much more of an ambient like atmosphere. You know what I mean? Oh, I think there's a calcite field right over here. Those are the pillars I'm talking about right over there. Don't think they're supposed to have the amethyst, or maybe they do. I'm not too sure. Cut on right over here. Oh, you can kind of see the difference here. Oh, this is actually perfect. I was just talking about the differences. Okay, so this does look a little dry. Okay, so this is the calcite fields, and this is the dying drylands. Okay, you know, side by side, I can see the difference, but you know, if I visited one and then the other like I just did, I couldn't really tell the difference. Okay, which one do I like better? With the pillars of the blackstone? Is that blackstone? Is that tough? I'm not too sure. I think it's both of them combined. I think I like the calcite fields better. Honestly, looking at them side by side now, I was going to change my mind and go with the dying drylands, but damn, I think the calcite fields is, you know, look at this place. So far, it's the best. I'm just saying, I really like the amethyst coming out of those pillars over there. Alright, glad I could clear that up. I'm actually really glad that I cleared up the difference between those. Look at this. Oh my lord, that goes so much further down. I already thought we were really far down. Look at this site, dude. Damn. I honestly love this. Like how it's just a cave dimension. Just the idea of that, I absolutely adore. But, you know, alright, moving on. We got 2 biomes left. Let's end off strong. Now, Prismarine Peaks, Prismarine Ponds, obviously really similar, so I'm kind of going on a limb here. But this, I believe, is the Prismarine Ponds. Look at this place. You have some coral right over here. It's always nice to see just straight up coral blocks. You have a ton of Prismarine, and I'm talking about a ton. If you want Prismarine for building, oh, this is the place for you, because damn, you have Prismarine on the top as well. Dude, this is actually so cool. I'm not even gonna lie. Look at this. But do I like it more than the calcite fields is the real question. I actually really like it though. It's actually pretty creative. We have some slime coming from the top. Obviously the prismarine with the sea lanterns. We have prismarine all over the place. Getting lit with the sea pickles. Let me actually put on a night vision potion because the other one ran out. You can get a better view. This is actually blinding me. The reason I did go ahead and got the night vision potions is because my screen is a lot brighter than the actual recording, which I'm not sure why that's the case. So for me, not having a night vision potion would be fine, but I did notice the recording is a little dark. So hopefully this gives you a little bit of a better idea of what the dimension actually looks like. But then you get the natural non-night vision experience at the beginning of the video. So I think, you know, it's a good balance. It's definitely a good balance. But again, this biome, dude, I think it's going to be a close second. I like the blue on blue on blue, you know what I mean? All blue, like look at this. With a little bit of green sprinkled in. I guess this is kind of bluish green. I mean, I guess you could go that far. But yeah, I mean, looks pretty good. Don't think I like it more than the calcite fields. Now, the last biome, I mean, it's technically the calcite peaks. But Prismarine Peaks is actually the only biome that's not in the gallery, so I have nothing to go on. So I'm gonna try to find something that I think is the Prismarine Peaks, and hey, and hopefully that's it. Well, the game is telling me this is technically Prismarine Peaks. That's the only identifier of the Prismarine Peaks that I can see. It's pretty much the same as the Prismarine Ponds. I'm not too sure what the difference is here. Maybe it's because it has this deep Prismarine spikes coming out of the ground. Maybe it's those giant kind of pillars of Prismarine over there. I do like this giant wall of water that's happening here. Oh, what the? Where did you come from? Oh, it's raining. It's raining glow squids. I absolutely love it when it rains glow squids. Come on, you can rain down too. Yep, there you go. Oh, ooh. I don't think he landed. Oh, there's another one. Oh, he made it. That's pretty cool though. Do like that. I'm getting a ton of the azalea. But I don't know the difference between the ponds and the peaks. Take that as you please. If I'm wrong, let me know. Maybe there's a bigger Prismarine Peaks. Maybe there's like a whole biome with those just spikes and no ponds, but I couldn't find it. Hey, who knows? But let me know in the comment section if you know something that I don't. Last thing I want to do is just confirm that you can head on out in with those I already forgot what they're called. I said what they're called too because they're in the gallery and I already forgot. Let me go to the pedestal, the shrine. I don't know what they call them, but let me go right over there and actually get out of this place. Now I do actually have to hurry up because there are some shriekers right over there and they were shrieking when I was building up, so thank God they didn't spawn a warden, but I should be pretty damn close. Yep, here we are. I'm barely gonna have enough cobblestone. Get over here. We already have the crystal on us because thankfully I got 2 before coming in here. And then we just... Oh, there's a geode right there. Look at that. Didn't know they could spawn on the surface like that. That's pretty cool. Get yourself one of these spy glasses that I have in my hand, actually. What else can we see before we head out? The dripstone caves over there. What were they called? The dripstone deltas. Deep Afterdark. Damn, this is a pretty damn good look at it, too. I did also notice that lava only spawns in the Deep Afterdark. Pretty good thing to mention there. Either way, I think we're done for the day. Teleport catalyst into the teleportation block, which should take us... Oh, I didn't even use it up. Hey, that's pretty damn useful. It did take up the other time though, so I'm not too sure what's up with that. Maybe it doesn't take it up on the way back? No clue. Now I'm in a random cave and I need to find my way back to the lab. Anyways, that is going to be the end of the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this mod showcase. If you did, let me know in the comments. Click the like button and subscribe. And as always, thank you for being here. Thank you for joining me. Have a great rest of your day.